It is, man. You know what? If you don't want to go out and fork out so much money just to, get this luxurious home for your pet, you can always make your own one. And I think the one we're going to be making this morning is just as cool. Matanna's here to show us exactly how to make a teepee for your. That's an interesting name.
Exactly.
A teepee.
A teepee.
That's it. That's exactly. It's. If I'm correct, it was used by the nomadic people in Northern America, right?
Yeah, that's
okay.
true. So people are taking inspiration from all kinds of places, and it just makes a really cute little home for your pet to sleep in.
I absolutely love it. Okay, cool. So what do we need if we want to make this ourselves?
Okay, so it's quite a lot of things, but let's just go through it. Yeah. So firstly, some everyday kind of garden sticks, which you can get at any
hardware
store, exactly. And then this kind of wood over here, which is like some thin strips of like some very pliable wood. Then we use a very kind of rough and thick canvas material, and this is great because it's really easy to work with, and this really helps us create the structure. We need pencil, a ruler, elastic bands, needle and thread. You can choose between some paintbrushes or shaped sponges that really help when you paint and apply paint onto fabric.
Okay.
Some masking tape, pair of scissors, wood glue, fabric paint, and then a drill, hammer, and some nails.
Okay,
so
perfect.
let's start with the structure, as you can see in the front over there.
Okay.
So you start creating a pentagon with the strips of pliable wood at the bottom, okay? And you join them by just taking the nails and hammering in each corner.
Yeah.
And what's really great is that when you go to most hardware stores, they can actually cut everything for you so you can measure it out. So the size will really depend on how big or small your dog or cat is. And then the garden sticks as well. So I had mine cut to about 90 centimeters in length.
Yeah.
And then we took the drill and we drilled holes on each corner of our pentagon. And then we've used wood glue and stuck and have actually stick the garden
sticks in there.
Stick the garden sticks into the holes and the corners. So that's now you've got your structure. And how you tie it together is just by taking the elastic band on the top and tying the top and the round. And you can adjust it as you go as well. It's not set in stone. It's actually,
you can see it is nice and sturdy.
It's sturdy, but it's still movable. Like you can still kind of work it. So it's great. And this is the structure and the base.
Brilliant.
Then we start going onto fabric. So I measured out, 90 centimeters the length of how big I wanted. And I cut a really long strip of fabric out of the canvas fabric, as you can see here.
Yeah.
And then I started wrapping it around, and then I cut the last piece of it once I got to the finished, the front part of the teepee. And obviously I wanted to leave a few little extra pieces so they were like little flaps that were kind of open. Then I used a thicker thread to create a little bit of detail over here, as you can see.
I like that.
So look at pictures online. There's lots of beautiful patterns and textures that you can get inspired by. So I decided just to do a few little crosses. I just felt it really fit with the whole look and feel, and I joined it all the way down up to a certain point. So I've left it open so that now the dog or cat can go inside. Now with painting, before you put your fabric on, you will paint your fabric.
That's it.
So what's a really great trick is to use masking tape and use it as a guideline. So stick it down, and I wanted to show you, so I painted this, and now you can just peel off the masking tape afterwards.
All right.
You can go right ahead.
All right.
Yeah, I've already done it, so I just want to show you how beautiful the lines come out.
Get a nice and straight line this morning as well.
It's really, really helpful, and especially if you're doing large areas, I mean, it can really help so much.
Look at that.
So
and I mean, now you have a beautiful, like, traditional design almost as well.
Exactly, and I love it because even if there are a few imperfections and the paint's not completely thick, it helps with that whole kind of rustic and handmade look and feel. So it's really fun.
I think it's brilliant. I think it's a nice sort of project to tackle over a weekend. I mean, spoil your pet a little bit. Very, very easy as well. And you said you will put some of the steps on the website for us.
Yes, I will put up a how-to of everything, what you need, how to do it, so at least it's there as a guideline, and you guys can just do it and have fun.
I think it's very, very cool. You just put a nice little cushion in there.
Exactly, make it comfy.
You're gonna have the happiest pet in the world.
Exactly.
Exactly. So log on to our website, expressoshow.com, and Tanna said she'll put all the steps there for you. You can make your very own cool traditional teepee, just like this one. Thanks a lot. Ilana, what do you think about this guy?